Kim Kardashian is preparing to step back from the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian has been the central figure of her family's reality television empire for nearly 2 decades, but insiders reveal she is now preparing to reduce her role in Hulu's The Kardashians. Kim Kardashian is balancing motherhood, business ventures, and her legal career, and it appears there are simply not enough hours in the day to keep filming at the pace the show demands. Kim Kardashian acknowledges the limits of her schedule. A source close to Kim shared with Globe that she has reached the point where she has to be realistic about her bandwidth. While Kim loves being part of the family's hit reality series, she privately admits that the workload has become overwhelming. Between appearances, confessional interviews, and production meetings, the series consumes months of her calendar each year. Kim reportedly confessed that something has to give, and that she does not want it to be her children or her law studies. Kim Kardashian is finding it hard to balance her growing business empire. In addition to reality television, Kim is overseeing a billion-dollar empire. SKIMS, her shapewear line, has become one of the most successful brands in fashion, recently expanding into men's products and partnerships with professional athletes. Skin by Kim, her skincare company, also requires constant innovation and branding work. Managing these ventures, along with investments in real estate and new business opportunities, takes up enormous amounts of time. For Kim, scaling back on filming is not about stepping away from fame. It is about redirecting her focus toward building long-lasting enterprises. Kim Kardashian pursues her passion for criminal justice reform instead of continuing with the Kardashians. Perhaps the most surprising development in Kim's life over the past several years has been her dedication to law. Inspired by her late father, attorney Robert Kardashian, Kim has taken her studies seriously. In May 2025, she completed her law apprenticeship program, and in July of that same year, she sat for the California bar examination. She has already played a role in high-profile criminal justice cases, advocating for clemency and prison reform. For Kim, the pursuit of justice has become more than a project. It is the work she describes as her life's purpose. Devotion to motherhood guides Kim Kardashian's choice to leave the show. Outside of her professional life, Kim is also a single mother to North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, whom she shares with ex-husband Kanye West. At ages 12, 9, 7, and 6, her children are reaching formative years that require daily guidance. Kim is known for being a hands-on mother, attending school events, planning family activities, and ensuring stability despite her demanding career. Sources say her children are a major reason she is stepping back from filming, as she does not want to miss the everyday moments that matter most. Filming The Kardashians has become a lower priority for Kim Kardashian. Since Hulu launched The Kardashians in 2022, Kim has been one of the show's most reliable stars. However, filming can be time-consuming and intrusive, especially for someone juggling multiple careers. Season 7 is currently in production, but insiders say Kim is asking her sisters, Kourtney, Khloe, and Kylie, to take on more of the spotlight. While she is not walking away entirely, Kim has made clear that she intends to scale back her presence in upcoming episodes. Kris Jenner fears the Kardashian show cannot succeed without Kim Kardashian. Kris Jenner, the family matriarch and manager, is said to be worried about what Kim's decision could mean for the future of the show. Insiders claim Kris is panicking behind the scenes, knowing that Kim has always been central to the family brand. Viewers tune in for her business moves, her personal style, and her often dramatic life updates. While Kim has promised not to leave completely, Kris allegedly sees the writing on the wall and fears ratings could drop if Kim's role becomes less prominent.
The Kardashians get up to some pretty weird business. Along the way, they're definitely bound to make some weird friends too, right? Here's the Kardashian family's surprising connection to P. Diddy. P. Diddy and the Kardashian family have long been associated with the same glitzy Hollywood lifestyle. Sean P. Diddy Combs, a legendary American rapper, is currently incarcerated at the moment due to grave charges. The 54-year-old hip-hop artist has pleaded not guilty and refuted all the allegations. After his arrest in New York, an old Keeping Up with the Kardashians video surfaced, sparking a social media firestorm. In it, Khloe Kardashian informed Kourtney about a crazy party Diddy threw in 2014.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends.
After that, Khloe talks about the party, claiming that Justin Bieber attended when he was only 20 years old. Khloe recounted, "I got on a plane at 5:30 in the morning.
I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m.
Well, this party, I think half the people there weren't fully clothed," reported the Mirror.
I think half the people there were butt naked.
When Kourtney presses her more about the company she had that weekend, Khloe replies that she was hanging out with a bunch of friends, listing off A-lister names.
Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber.
Khloe chimes in Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, confirming her star-studded entourage, adding, "So far, so good."
So far, so good. Montana. Do you even know?
A video from 2016's Cocktails with Khloe has gone viral, with Khloe and Kourtney conversing with Diddy amid the current Diddy conversation. Khloe said in the already viral Reddit video, "Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff."
Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff.
Diddy simply responded, "Yeah," to which Khloe added with a touch of nostalgia, "We've been known to party with you a few times."
We've been known to party with you a few times.
She turned to her sister Kourtney, asking, "Do you remember Diddy's birthday?" To which Kourtney admitted, "Yes, I forgot about that. That was an epic night too."
I forgot about that.
You forgot about that?
No, that was an epic night too.
Khloe questioned why was it so epic, wondering why the night was so unforgettable. Kourtney recounted, "That night was fun because all the girls ditched me, so it was like me and the boys.
All the girls ditched me, so I was like me and the boys.
It was me, Kanye West, Corey Gamble, Tyga, just hanging out, and it was fun."
And we were all just like hanging out, and you loved it. It was fun.
A December 2019 Instagram image by Khloe is generating excitement as well thanks to fresh fan comments. Khloe is seen in the picture with her sisters Kim and Kylie, who are all decked up, posing next to Diddy, who is wearing a silver suit. The caption reads, "Nothing like a Diddy party." Diddy and the Kardashians have long been in the same social circles, although they have recently become less close. I wonder why. Kim reportedly unfollowed Diddy on Instagram just before his properties were searched in March of this year, 2024, following a number of other celebrities who have distanced themselves from the singer. Ray J, real name William Ray Norwood Jr., was Kim's ex-boyfriend. He talked about his personal experiences at Diddy's parties and said that a lot of people in the industry are unaware of any accusations or charges made against the rapper. He just shared his personal viewpoint with Chris Cuomo on News Nation's Cuomo. "We've never seen the stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I never knew they existed," said Ray J.
I mean, it's all a shock because, we've never seen the stuff that's being said.
And a lot of people in the industry can agree with me on that sense. Like, you all wanted to go and have a good time at a Diddy party. He went on to suggest that individuals wanted to have fun, get inspired, and be encouraged by the good vibes of these gatherings to go to work the following day. People are still attempting to digest and understand everything he said. Ray J continued, saying that even though the claims aren't factual yet, they are nonetheless confusing for many.
It's hurtful and it's confusing to a lot of people.
Half a year after the feds raided Combs' home in Miami and Los Angeles, he was taken into custody on September 16th, 2024 at a posh hotel in Manhattan. Many others have filed lawsuits against him in the past year, alleging they were mistreated by him. One such person is his ex-girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie, whose accusations began when she was just 19. Combs vehemently disputed Cassie's allegations last year in 2023, and he has subsequently entered a not guilty plea to federal charges. The grand jury indictment papers that the Mirror looked through reveal accusations against him dating back to 2008 and include some really bad stuff. Additionally, he is accused of enticing people and male workers into what are known as freak-offs, which are often protracted sessions in which Combs and the purported victims are said to have had IVs in order to recover. His brief, Mark Agnifilo, declared outside the courthouse on September 17th, 2024, "Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges." It is stated that Diddy has managed to stay in touch with his loved ones in spite of the limitations imposed by his confinement. Diddy is the father of 7 children, technically. Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Jesse, Delilah, and Love by 4 different women. People was informed by a person with knowledge of the matter that Diddy is incredibly worried about his kids while he's in jail. The insider revealed he is very concerned about his kids and their well-being. He has 3 minor children, 2 of whom now have no living parents available with him incarcerated. 4 of his 7 children have neither parent available with him incarcerated. reports The Mirror. According to a person familiar with the matter, Diddy's kids are all in a tizzy as a result of his imprisonment. It's heartbreaking to see the children in the state they're in. This is their father, but to them, he's not Diddy, he's dad. He has always been a loving, devoted father. Diddy, who had 3 children with the late model and actress Kim Porter, who passed away in 2018 at the age of 47, is the happy father of Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. Quincy was Porter's child by Al B, and he was later taken in by Combs. Subsequently, he had 2 sons, Chance with entrepreneur Sarah Chapman, and Justin with stylist Misa Hilton. Diddy and model Tana Tran celebrated the birth of their youngest child, their daughter Love, in December 2022. This information is related to reports that Diddy is not being given any preferential treatment while he is being held in one of the most infamous prisons in America on charges. Regarding Diddy's treatment, an insider told the magazine that he is being treated like any other detainee awaiting trial. They also said that in accordance with the practice for prominent prisoners, the star was placed on watch upon admittance to the facility as a precaution. Diddy's attorneys, Mark Agnafilo and Tenny R. Garagos, have described the Brooklyn prison circumstances as below standards and not fit for pretrial detention in an unsuccessful bail application.
You guys aren't going to believe this. Kim Kardashian is still obsessed with Kanye West.
It's not okay.
She can't get her mind off him. She won't stop mentioning his name.
I always will. You'll always, hope that you'll see a glimpse of them.
And it's crazy because last time we checked, Kanye is remarried to Bianca. So what's going on here, Kim? Alright, so Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's relationship may be over, but no one's convinced that they'll ever truly be over each other.
It sucks, you know?
I mean, the drama they've had, the ups and downs, and Kanye's endless headlines. But somehow it still feels like Kim is holding on. Do you think it's because of the kids, or is it possible that there may be more to it? Kim filed for divorce in February 2021, and by November 2022, when their divorce was finalized, Kanye had already moved on, tying the knot with Bianca Censori just a month later. So let's just say he was quick to find a replica of Kim. I mean, look, they look almost identical. They could be sisters. But anyways, since then, Kanye has stirred the pot with some pretty harsh comments about Kim. But wait, Khloe Kardashian, Kim's sister, seemed not to care about this. Khloe went ahead and hugged Kanye at her nephew's St. West basketball game. That's kind of weird. Talk about a plot twist, right? So, relationship expert Luella Alderson spoke with The Mirror about it. She thinks Khloe's hug was actually more about family than anything else. She said, despite all the tension between Kanye and the Kardashians, there will always be a connection because Kanye and Kim have 4 kids together. And honestly, she's not wrong. No matter how crazy things can get, those kids tie them together for life. Do you guys agree? I mean, let's be real. If it weren't the case, do you think Kim would have taken all of Kanye's BS throughout the years? I don't know, I doubt it. But wait, it wasn't just a hey, how's it going hug, Luella called. It was a genuine moment of affection. Think about it. Khloe's all about putting family first, and she's been known to do this before, especially with her hubby Tristan Thompson, or let's say ex. The guy's messed up more than once, but Khloe still co-parents with him. So if she can do that for him, why not extend the same accepting hand to Kanye, right? I mean, am I the only one who feels like Kanye is getting a second or third chance here? Or who are we kidding? So did Tristan. I guess you can say the Kardashians share a lot in common, even with their taste in men. Luella pointed out that seeing adults handle things maturely is a big deal for the kids. She said when kids see family members interacting peacefully, it gives them a sense of security. And she added, Khloe and Kim's kids probably feel torn about all this family drama, especially since it's in front of millions of people and everyone's just waiting for their next move. It could be a lot of pressure, you know? But if the kids see their parents and family getting along, even with all that history, it's gonna help them feel more secure. Do you think Kim's doing the right thing for her kids here? But here's the crazy part. Khloe might actually still consider Kanye part of the family, even with everything that's happened. Kanye is still part of the Kardashian Jenner family, Luella said. Khloe may see the importance of supporting him publicly despite their differences. That's some next level family loyalty, right? Do you think Khloe's just being loyal, or is she showing Kanye more forgiveness than he deserves? Maybe Kanye has apologized or shown regret for his behavior, which makes Khloe more at ease with supporting him publicly, Luella added. I mean, maybe the expert's onto something here. Could Kanye actually want to make amends? Could he be trying to fix things for the sake of his kids? I mean, that doesn't sound like the craziest thing right now. Now, let's not forget that boundaries are key here. Luella warned that if Kanye has caused enough pain, it might be time for Kim or Khloe to step back and give him some space. She said that Kim needs to prioritize her well-being and that for her kids. It's kind of like saying, hey, you've messed up enough, take a time out to figure out your stuff. And honestly, Kanye's probably needed a lot of time to work on himself. So hopefully he's doing that and learning how to be a better co-parent in the process. So do you think that Kanye's finally becoming a changed man, or do you think he still has some work to do? At the end of the day, Kanye and Kim will always be connected by their 4 kids, no matter how much drama unfolds. Despite everything, putting the kids first and keeping things civil seems to be the ultimate goal for their sake and everyone else's. So the question is, what's next for the old power couple in their lavish yet complicated worlds?
This is the end of an era for this family.
They're like losing their influence.
Is this their downfall?
People are losing interest in the Kardashians, and the reasons may not come as a big surprise to most of you.
The Kardashians are no longer ruling the media. Their popularity is coming to an end.
It's been more than 15 years since we first saw the Kardashian family on their reality TV show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
They left.
Where's Kim? Kim is always late. Here. Get out of our way.
And when we look back then, no one could have really predicted how hugely successful the show would become.
It's so exciting.
The Kardashian Jenners have signed on to a new exclusive deal that will bring the famous family back.
Millions of people tuned in each week to see what the family was up to. And the Kardashians shared some of their most personal moments on the show, from breakups to cheating scandals and even the birth of new family members.
When Kylie went into labor, it was such an exciting night. And no matter how many times you've been through this.
And seeing all of this, viewers really felt like they were a part of the family and they celebrated their milestones with them. But things have changed in recent years. Like, the show's ratings have dropped significantly.
New reports claim that the reality TV show might be losing its steam as ratings for the show continue on a downward trend.
And fewer people seem to be interested in the lives of the Kardashians. Some have also noticed significant changes in the Kardashian family members themselves. And people are questioning, like, is this the beginning of the end, like the downfall of the Kardashians era?
This is the end of an era for this family.
They're like losing their influence.
Is this their downfall?
Many people think so. And in today's cancel culture, some are choosing not to support the Kardashians by watching their show or even giving them any media attention whatsoever. Like, they would not even click on a video about the Kardashians.
There is a lot of negative hate and energy towards my family.
And this decision is largely based on many of the controversies that the Kardashian family have found themselves wrapped up in, like Kim Kardashian's involvement with Balenciaga. That was a big thing. As well as their brother, Rob Kardashian. There was a lawsuit with him over leaked photos involving his ex-partner, Blac Chyna. Not to mention the family's habit of publicly lying about their surgeries, as well as lying about how much money they actually are making, among other things. And these people are encouraging other people to do the same, like not keep up with the Kardashian family anymore. They feel like they've been very disappointed with them. And one user took to Reddit and said this: for a few seasons, they did use their platform and power to address social issues, and I thought that provided some balance to the show and ultimately them as people. Some fans have also observed that the family dynamic among the Kardashians has shifted since their new show, The Kardashians, started streaming. Like, they've noticed some things, like the tight-knit family bond that they once had, which many fans love to see on screen. It doesn't seem to be as strong as it used to be. Like, there was another fan on Reddit that had this to say: I hate their new show, and it's so sad to see how detached from reality they've all become. My favorite part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians was their pranks, funny conversations, and genuine family moments. Now they never do anything together, and when they do, you can cut the tension with a knife. So yeah, this spin-off reality show, The Kardashians, which premiered on the streaming service Hulu and also featured on Disney Plus, has a very low rating right now on Rotten Tomatoes. And I feel like some of the disconnect that some of the fans are talking about with The Kardashians is felt because, you know, the Kardashian family, they're getting older now. They have their own personal lives, so many things going on, and they may not want to be as open as they used to and share personal details about their personal lives like they used to before. As well as they've changed as people, and what used to work back then may not necessarily work. Like, it's hard to force family dynamic on camera. People are gonna tell the difference. But with all that being said, it appears that the Kardashian family does not want anybody to lose interest in them at all.
Would you want to keep going and everybody commit, or would you want to kind of put the show on a back burner?
No, we love filming. We love our show.
Because the season 4 trailer of The Kardashians came out, and season 4 is going to be released September of 2023. It seems to focus a lot on the storylines, their love life, personal interfamily dramas, just some juicy things that I think are gonna pique the viewers' interest, and maybe the fans are gonna love it, or maybe not. Maybe the Kardashians really took to heart what fans were saying and said like, hey, we wanna see you guys, like really get to know you guys again, like behind all the fake stuff. We want to get to know you and connect with you. So season 4 of The Kardashians could literally be a make or break season for The Kardashians. But guys, what do you think about this? Losing interest with The Kardashians, do you think that they can come back? They've definitely been losing a lot of interest in the public recently. But hey, who knows? If their reign in reality TV ends, it could be the beginning for their reign in something else.
You may think the Kardashians are pretty open about their lives since they have a whole reality TV show about it, but even still, there are things they need to hide. These are things the Kardashians wanted to hide from the world. The way Kris handled her daughters was one startling thing. According to Cosmopolitan, Ellen Pearson Kardashian sold pages from her husband Robert Kardashian Sr.'s personal journal following his passing. That notebook and Pearson claimed that when Khloe and Kim were young girls, Kris Jenner mistreated them. Furthermore, it is said that Kris was always eager to take advantage of her kids in order to get money while they were young. And some people even think this attitude persisted into the girls' maturity.
I'm your momager, manager, mother, name a title.
Pearson stated that the extent of Kim's punishment included both physical and mental, as well as persistent teasing over Khloe's weight. Naturally, Kris claimed that these allegations actually never happened, and it appears that the only supporting documentation available is what Pearson and Kardashian Sr.'s notebooks say. Regardless of the veracity of the allegations, Kris will stop at nothing to grow her family's substantial and powerful enterprise. Kim didn't lose her earrings on vacation, apparently. The Kardashian family is well known for taking lavish trips and experiences. One particularly special trip to Bora Bora was featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kim allegedly misplaces her diamond earrings when she was there.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry, my diamond earrings!
Which prompted the entire family to look for her priceless jewelry in the ocean. Of course, the loss of something so valuable and significant attracted a large audience and generated a tremendous deal of internet conversation about the occurrence. The issue: Kris Humphries, Kim's ex-husband, allegedly claimed it never happened on RadarOnline.com. Kim didn't really lose her earring. The whole thing was staged to garner attention. Even if there were other occasions when Keeping Up with the Kardashians staged a fake event, the missing earrings serve as a perfect illustration of how unrealistic the reality TV show really is. It also demonstrates to viewers that they should withhold pity and judgment when anything happens on the show, since it can be staged to gain attention. Apparently, they also aren't great employers. There have been rumors circulating that when Keeping Up with the Kardashians originally aired in 2007, the family, particularly the children, was incredibly gracious to the film team. But as the show went on and the family became more well known, their respect and friendliness towards the crews they collaborated with decreased, leading to awkward and uncomfortable situations behind the scenes. The Sun claims that the Kardashians constantly chastise staff personnel and place impractical demands on everyone who gets in their way. In order to present themselves in the best possible light on the show, the girls often attempt to control what happens happens or insist on numerous reshoots of straightforward scenes, often at the expense of the other members of the family and crew. Another interesting allegation is that Kim's previous marriage with Kris Humphries was for ratings. Kim's incredibly brief marriage to Kris Humphries was one of the most talked about Keeping Up with the Kardashians occurrences. The union lasted for fewer than 3 months, and in the months that followed, it made headlines. Humphries apparently felt deceived by Kim and thought the marriage was only for show, as the entire setting was unpleasant.
Do you think you owe him an apology?
Absolutely.
The Washington Post claims that raising publicity and viewership for the Kardashian family show is precisely what the marriage was intended to accomplish. Kim actually requested that she bid Humphries farewell on the program, but the producers turned her down. Humphries has requested to be left off of Keeping Up with the Kardashians entirely and no longer wants anything to do with the family. Kris Humphries' proposal was apparently reshot multiple times. The relationship between Kris Humphries and Kim Kardashian was one of the most talked about Keeping Up with the Kardashians moments. People were eager to hear about Humphries' proposal to Kim, so it makes sense. Even though a lot of people now believe the couple's relationship was staged to boost ratings, many viewers were also captivated by their upcoming engagement at the time. Everything went off without a hitch at the appointed time, and it seems that the family was happy with it as well. According to Huffington Post, a producer acknowledged that the proposal was made more than once so that the camera team could take many shots to try and acquire the best perspectives for the show. Some even said Kim was involved in arranging the lighting and location to obtain the personal perspectives she desired. Kim's tapes may have been leaked by her mom. The disclosure of Kim's private video with Ray J is undoubtedly one of the most contentious events in the Kardashian narrative.
Did you feel betrayed by it?
I felt humiliated.
Kim sued the corporation to keep the tape private at the time of its initial disclosure. Many, however, brought up Kim's impressive $5 million profit from the home video, so it's plausible that the leak was done for publicity purposes. Ray J claims that Kim's mother, Kris, was the one who actually made the footage public. Many think Kris's release was intended to draw attention to the family, and it was a very successful strategy. The first season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians debuted to a robust viewership just 6 months after the footage was leaked. In response, Kris claims that she had nothing to do with the leak during a lie detector test on the Late Late Show with James Corden. How about this one? Kanye may have bought his house just to get away from the Kardashians. Many people anticipated that popular hip-hop artist Kanye West would be a regular on Keeping Up with the Kardashians after his marriage to Kim. But Kanye knew that his newfound fame would not come at the expense of Kris Jenner creating plans for him and his family. Plans that Kanye would surely detest, in an attempt to capitalize on their marriage. Reportedly, in an attempt to stay away from the show and Kris's influence, Kanye bought a house in Bel Air for himself, Kim, and their future family. It's interesting to note that being the first to reveal details about their family, Kanye essentially stole Kim's limelight. According to a story by Us Weekly, Kim stated that she didn't want Kanye to live in Wyoming, far away from everything after their divorce. Kris may have tried to bribe the press. The Kardashians built a prosperous enterprise on their family name. The Kardashian ladies are adept at promoting their brands and living through everything from their show to clothing lines to smartphone apps. Naturally, success like this inspires new ideas, and Kris's launch of her own talk show was one among them. Kris was terribly disappointed by the minimal viewership and unfavorable ratings her show received. According to the New York Post, Kris was not deterred by the negative evaluations and decided to compensate for a better review in order to make amends. According to some accounts, Kris mailed a $325 Tiffany pen to a New York Post reporter who had given the show a low review. The writer took offense at the short note attached to the pen, which asked for a better review the next time and ignored it. The house shown as establishing shots in the show isn't actually Kris's house. Many fans may be unaware that the house exterior on Keeping Up with the Kardashians isn't Kris Jenner's. Even though it never appears on screen for an extended period of time, the house on the show is around 20 miles away from her own residence. The aforementioned property serves as a prop that gives the Kardashian family a charming looking place to live. Actually, the house from Keeping Up with the Kardashians has been in other television series such as True Blood and American Horror Story. When the house went up for sale, this truth became quite apparent, and Jenner wasn't the one selling it. Northwest might be living the largest out of her siblings. North West's parents provided her with an opulent lifestyle, even though they never allowed her to have as much screen time as they did. Her room decor and wardrobe were all designer made and of the highest caliber. It has been disclosed that Kanye and Kim alone spent more than $1 million for North's nursery. Everything was specially ordered from world-class designers and produced to order. West and her siblings continue to enjoy opulent toys and clothes from their early days of affluence, and Kim was always happy to post about them on social media. In 2022, Kim reportedly even hired a Grammy-winning pianist to visit their home daily to wake her children up with Christmas music, according to Yahoo.
The Kardashians are no longer ruling the media. Their popularity is coming to an end.
The Kardashians are in their flop era. More people care less and less about what's going on with them, and we're in a time where the Kardashians' lives are so boring that they're not even worth talking about.
There is a lot of negative hate and energy towards my family.
It's almost impossible to fathom. How did we get here? This is according to fans, so please don't hate the messenger. If you ever look at the internet, you'll learn that we may, indeed, be moving into a new timeline entirely. The era of the Flopdashian. Or maybe it's something even worse than that. We may have hit the point where the Kardashians aren't even worth talking about. For 15 years, cultural critics have proclaimed that the Kardashian family, Kim, her 4 sisters, her mother Kris, were everywhere. Their hit show Keeping Up with the Kardashians ran for 20 seasons.
Would you want to keep going and everybody commit, or would you want to kind of put the show on a back burner?
They appeared at fashion weeks, Met galas, on Saturday Night Live talk shows, in magazines and advertisements. Their personal dramas were contorted into TV plot lines, and much as they were news fodder, especially the ups and downs of their marriages, Kim even met with President Trump at the White House. We're gonna continue. These next points, they're crazy. And as ridiculous as the Kardashian obsession has always been, it was for a long time exciting. More than that, it was super interesting. Their literal existence is their primary product. Kim's got Skims, Kylie's got makeup and canned vodka spritzer, Kendall's got tequila, and Khloe's got her migraine medication line. But what the Kardashian-Jenner clan had most of all was their glamorous lifestyle, their hot selfies, and their awesome fashion.
From juicy reality shows to vampy makeup collabs, this family knows how to make that money, honey.
Viewers, critics, and even reluctant fans have been trying to figure out the fascination for years, often through similar headlined think pieces. In 2021, LA Mag dug into the question how the Kardashians took over the world. Back in 2019, the New York Times described the sisters as a media company that swallowed a makeup empire, merged with a fashion line, and gave birth to athleisure trends.
People think they have us all figured out, but things are not always how they seem.
Rolling Stone called them the egos that ate America way back in 2014. The common theme? These ladies are everywhere and there's no escaping them. Or at least they were. We're gonna get into more of this. The Kardashian buzz started to die down after that LA Mag piece coinciding with the end of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. With their flagship show wrapping up, these women had to focus on their individual products. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, considering they've managed to pump out 5 seasons of their Hulu sequel series in just 3 years, maybe not so much. The Kardashians premiered to lukewarm reactions, partly because the sisters themselves seemed less enthusiastic about continuing. As a result, the internet keeps declaring that Kardashian era is officially over. Sales of Kylie Cosmetics, which controversially landed the youngest Jenner on the Forbes billionaire list, have been declining year after year since their late 2010s peak. Her swimwear line quietly fizzled out, and her new fashion brand Kai is similarly not doing well. Right now, Kylie is best known for her relationship with Timothée Chalamet, which has actually sparked some backlash. Khloe's inclusive clothing line Good America, whose jeans I've heard are very good, is doing well for itself. Kendall's tequila brand is also doing well. But Kim was at the Tom Brady's roast and she was booed heavily. Apparently her family pressured Netflix, which hosted the event live, to remove the boos from its recording several days later. So fans are saying that the Kardashians are now boring because they aren't surrounded by as much drama. But if the family's relative silence, stability, and lack of drama means the Kardashians are flopping,
billionaire Kylie Jenner is going broke? Or should I say fake billionaire?
Kylie Jenner has gone broke. She is struggling to pay her bills, so she is selling her mansion for dirt cheap.
See if we don't... What's wrong?
Why are you crying?
But after launching another random business and getting caught doing ads for a weird mobile game called Travel Town, the allegations are that Kylie is broke.
Her shit is going under. Like, what happened to Kylie's skin? What happened to Kylie Baby? And now Kylie Cosmetics is about to be no more?
Just like, why do people think it's okay?
Yes, guys, it may be possible that one of your favorite influencers, owner of Kylie Cosmetics, Kai, Sprinter, and other ventures may be going broke.
The news of this new partnership has sparked a whole conversation about the downfall of Kylie Cosmetics.
Kylie might need to phone up one of her sisters soon and ask for business advice, or maybe a loan, because it's going to take a lot more than a couple of thousands to maintain her lifestyle.
What are you crying about? I thought she was joking. I thought she was telling the truth.
So, Kylie Jenner and her sisters are well known to show off their luxury lifestyle and gloat to the rest of us about how much better their lives are. I mean, they're also good at being part of some sort of drama every few months. And in Kylie's case, she received a lot of backlash in 2019 when she was declared the youngest self-made billionaire ever by Forbes. I think you guys know where this is going. Obviously, there's no denying that Kylie was racking in some serious money. I mean, she had her Kylie Cosmetics business and was doing serious numbers, but many people weren't ready to believe it was enough to make the billionaire club. At the time, Kylie was just 21 years old when Forbes made the announcement, and people were quick to catch on some of the lies she's made to get herself on that list. The big deal that got her on the list was when she sold 51% of her company, Kylie Cosmetics, to a beauty company, Coty. The deal was valued at $1.2 billion, giving her that title to get on that list. However, it seems there were some hidden numbers. When Coty's filings went public, it showed her business was a lot less profitable than she originally claimed. Damn, I guess Kylie lied and she's going to have to stay in that millionaire lane. Tough life, huh?